Hello, my wonderful friends on Marriage Without Tears channel. Welcome once again. This is a great day and this is a great topic again. We're going to be looking at the issue of extramarital affairs, or what we may call sexual infidelity in marriage. And we're going to be looking at it from three clear perspectives. Number one, if you are the one involved in extramarital affairs, what should you do? Number two, if your partner is involved in extramarital affairs, what should you do? Number three, if you are the one that came into someone's marriage to pick his or her partner to yourself, what should you be thinking about right now? Even as the relationship is going on, what should you be thinking about? Those are the three areas I want us to discuss. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so immediately. There's a red button by my side. Click on it and get subscribed and become part of this awesome channel. Look at this red button right here, yes. Click on this and get subscribed, and let's do this. Number one, if you are the one that is involved in extramarital affairs, what do? You should be asking yourself, why am I in this relationship? Am I lacking something? Am I lacking self-confidence? Am I lacking sex? Am I lacking affection from my spouse? What am I actually lacking? Because I believe it is the absence of this that drove you into the relationship in the first place. Because you married your spouse with joy and with all manner of expectations, positive expectations. Now you are in another affair, and I believe it is because of a deficiency in your relationship. That's why you found yourself in a new affair. What are you lacking? You must be able to spell it out. Number two, that thing that you are lacking, is your present relationship providing that? Are you getting what you are lacking from your primary, your primary partner? What that thing you are lacking, are you getting it in your present relationship? You must ask yourself that question. And if you're getting it in your present relationship, is it enough for you to leave your partner and join that relationship? If the answer is no, then you must do everything necessary to get back to your first love. Very, very important. Very, very important. And of course, the third thing you must also be asking yourself, because whether you know it or not, somewhere along the line, the relationship could get discovered. So, and it may spell a lot of doom even in your current marriage. Some of the things that your wife or your husband has been taken from you, is it possible that this your present relationship will be able to absorb that? Because whether you know it or not, in every relationship, there is a minus and there is a plus, there is a weakness and there is a strength. Are you capable of jettisoning the strength which your partner has for this new relationship? You must ask yourself those basic questions. If your answer is yes, then you must go ahead and ensure that you extricate yourself from your former relationship and get on with the new one. Or if the answer is no, then you must do something quickly to get back to your first love. Then coming to the second question, if your partner is involved in an extramarital affair, if he or she is involved in an affair with someone of the opposite gender outside of the boundaries of your marriage, what should you do? The first thing you must do as a person is to ask yourself, what has changed? What has changed in our relationship? What has changed in me? What has changed in him or her? What has changed? Because whether you know it or not, there was an alteration, there was a change somewhere. Either in your emotional well-being, or your physical well-being, or in your spiritual well-being, something somehow changed. And that thing that changed is what drove your partner away into another person's arm. So what has changed? Is it about you? Is it about him? Or is it about the relationship? Until you identify what has changed and then make a concerted effort to arrest that thing that has changed and bring it back to normalcy, I can tell you that even when you choose to forgive, even when you choose to forget that affair and decide to come back to your husband or to your wife, even when you choose to forget, if that thing that is supposed to change, that thing that has changed, if it is not normalized, I can tell you that that spouse will go into another relationship in the course of time. So you must find out that thing that has changed. I know of so many people, when they see their partner involved in an extramarital affair, somehow they begin to blame themselves. Sometimes some people begin to feel guilty, especially the women. Some threaten to walk out of the marriage. But I can tell you something. Most people don't do eventually. Most people don't walk away eventually. After a few days or weeks or months of walking away, they still get back to their spouses and continue the relationship. But there is something that I must tell you. If that thing that caused your spouse to walk out, if it is not properly addressed, if you decide to just sweep it under the carpet and go on with the relationship, I can tell you that same spouse will still walk out again. So it is necessary for you to identify that which needs to be addressed and then go forward, go on and address it. Very, very important. And then I come to the third question. But please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so immediately. Look at the red button by my side here. Click on it. Get subscribed. Recommend this channel to your wonderful friends out there. Recommend this channel to your spouses. Recommend this channel to your loved ones. It's a wonderful channel for people who want to make definite changes that will grow their marriage. This is the place to be. Marriage without tears. I go now to the very third question I mentioned. If you are the outsider who came into a relationship to snatch somebody's husband or to snatch somebody's wife away, I'm talking of that person they call the strange woman or the outside woman or even the strange man. What should you be thinking about right now? I want you to know very well that it is always very difficult for a man to walk away from his home or from his marriage. It's very difficult. Most of the time, you will discover that the couple over a period of time, they may try to weather the storm. So it does not matter whatever you are investing. I don't want you to keep hope on that relationship. Don't be too positive about it. Just be on the pedestal. Anything can happen because the man may get back to his wife, the wife may get back to her husband, and vice versa. And at the end of the day, if you have invested so much emotionally in that relationship, you may find yourself at the losing end. I can tell you that. So please, as of now, I want you to call that man or that woman, sit him down and ask him specific questions. What is the future of this relationship? Where are we headed? What are we headed? What are we going to do? What is the future of this relationship? Very, very important. And if he or she cannot properly let you into his or her decisions concerning the relationship, you may do the most honorable thing by walking away. That is as simple as that. But if you continue to build your hope on him or her, and you are just going from months to years, and you are believing that somewhere along the way, he's going to, get off his or her marriage and then join forces with you, you may discover that you may end up in disappointment and frustration, and it ought not to be so. And I have just taken this time to just allay some of these things so that some of us who are in relationships other than our marriages may take note of these things and do the needful. I thank you very much for taking our time to listen to me. I look forward to seeing you next week. God bless you.